Pokemon's final Scarlet and Violet set has finally arrived here in the UK, and to celebrate the whole era, I'm going to be opening up every single Scarlet and Violet set from base all the way to Black Bolt and White Flare. I've also chosen my favourite artwork on each one of these packs in hopes I get something good. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack open all these 16 packs in total that I'll be ripping today. And I'll also be sharing my thoughts on the whole entire Scarlet and Violet set whilst I'm here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's content. Right guys, I hope you're ready, because I'll be honest, I'm kind of a bit nervous today because firstly, I've never done anything like this before, where I'm opening up all these different sets back to back. It's going to be a great experience to share with you guys as well. And yeah, let's hope nothing bad happens. Anything can happen in the background, but fingers crossed. I've set up the camera over here. It's all working. That's all green light. I'm going to pause it in and out just because I'm a bit, skeptical with obviously what happened with my Hop Station box with the footage corrupted. So in case that happened, I'm just going to take my sweet old time to do this. But yeah, whilst we're here, we're going to obviously discuss every single set and why I picked this. So firstly, Scarlet and Violet, I picked Miraidon because not because I've just recently started to play Violet, if you guys obviously follow my stories, but I do like Miraidon. I think he looks absolutely badass as well. What I'm going to do, I always do a little tally, don't I, with my pack opening. So £4.30 quick maths times 16 is £68.80. So I'm going to round it up to £69, and that may be just one special illustration rate. Obviously, guys, behave yourself if you hear that number. Don't be, we're all grown ups now. Come on, guys. Anyway, let's go for it. Let's do this. Let's see what we get. Obviously, any pull will be amazing, but we want at least one SIR from 16 packs. Is it too much to ask for? Should I go with the pack trick, or should I just try to like fly through it all? We'll just, oh, I didn't even do the pack trick. There we go. Well, I've messed up straight away. Oh, okay, we're off to a bad start. Anyway, code card from the energy. Here we go, Drowsy. So obviously Scarlet Violet base set. There's quite a few, quite a good few full arts as well. Like you got Arcanine, you got Gyarados as well. But we'll see what we get. I'll tell you one thing though, the base set has more and more drawn into me as time gone on. I wasn't too fussed about it. I wasn't really like meh towards it, but now I actually have a bit of appreciation for it. We got Professor's Research. Ironically, that's where I'm at the game right now. I've literally gone ahead to it's called Area Zero, I don't know, something like that, but either way, that's a bit ironic. Let's go ahead and crack open Paldea Evolved. Right, so next up, guys, we've got Paldea Evolved. In terms of artwork, I'll be honest, not that great, because I don't like the evolutions of the modern Pokemons. Like Fake Coco, I like the looks of him and I find him a bit adorable on Horizon. But in terms of like artwork itself in the final stages, I feel like they're very not overwhelming looking Pokemon. So this is Chinpow. I hope I said this right. Anyway, it's got like some sort of like satanic cross teeth over here, and like I like the whole element to look with him being obviously towards the mountain. That's where you can find Alolan Sandslash, so obviously I'll give him credit for that whole set. Well, I'm looking forward to obviously getting Alolan Sandslash whilst I play Violet as well. But we'll see, what we pull over here, because Paldea Evolved, I'll give a good solid A. I'll say it's an A tier set in my eyes, and a lot of people are starting to appreciate it more and more in the hobby as well. So we'll put that in front as well. Oh god, I'm still screwing up. There you go, code cards out of the way. Right, let's talk in more opening. Hey, let's do this. Right, let's get rid of the code card down there. Right. But yeah, we got obviously quite a good amount of hits as well in Paldea Evolved. The Magikarp is that big solid one. If you obviously get it as a PSA 10, comes out with an absolute great return as well. So we can see if we get anything over here today. And no, we got Hariyama. So that's two packs that we've opened up. Let's move on to the third one. As they say, third time a charm. Right, next up, guys, we've got Obsidian Flame. I know a lot of Sard fanboys over here, so let's go for it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't press this, didn't I? I didn't press the Lucky Great Ball. There we go. See if my luck improves today. But yes, Charizard, of course, will be an absolutely amazing pull. Although we do have Paldean Fates coming up as well, so that Charizard will be much more better. Both are terrestrial Zards, but I do prefer the shiny terrestrial Zard, looking like Valerian the Black Dread. If you are a Game of Thrones slash a Song of Ice and Fire fan, like I read the books. So Balerion the Black Dread is like the big boy dragon, the one that conquered Westeros. Anyway, I'm giving you a bit of geek background. Let's do this. Let's focus on Pokemon. I do like to talk about other stuff whilst I'm here. This is the thing though, I'm a person that always be talkative on my pack opening. I don't like people that just like show that they can proofread. I think you know, there's better ways to do content. Hey, that says something. What the hell is that? SQEX. What? I have never seen that before. So we got a hit. I have just never seen this. This is a weird design looking Pokemon. This is something new. Obviously there's a terrestrial version of him, but we'll obviously flash the price on the screen, but we've got something. We've got an illustration rare. Let's go ahead and move on. Right, next up guys, we've got the big boy, the one that got all of us back in the hobby, most of us at least over here, because this is it, the 151. Let's give it that special tap. That SQEX, by the way, is a special illustration rare, and I know I said I wanted at least one special illustration rare. I'm just hoping something better than that. So let's hope I've not jinxed my words, because someone can go back to me and go, well, you did ask for one and you got it. But no, I want something better, guys. Come on. The last good pull I had from 151 was what's it called, Omnite illustration rare. So it's like quite a cheap one, but it's still something. So we got like a holographic energy, of course. Then these are all keepable commons as well for myself, because I am still working on master setting the 151. I'm going to take my sweet time. If I do get it, I get it. If not, it's no biggie, because I am focusing on the Black Star promo wizard. Of course, we've got Flareon as well, a reappearance of Flareon. Many times I've seemed to be pulling it recently, but yeah, nothing from 151. That's a shame, but let's go ahead and move on. Right, next up guys, we've got Paradox Rift, and for those of you who are regular on my channels, then you know this pack, well, this in particular set seems to do well for me. I always tend to get something, but yeah, Roaring Moon, we never actually pulled in, but he is by far my favorite cover art on this set overall. But it'd be nice to actually see him inside the pack, so let's go for it and see what we pull over here. Can we get Gold Dingo for the third time in a row? That would be a freaking experience, wouldn't it? Like, I will be given the nickname Mr. Cheese String by every other person if that is the case. It looks like I'm making it rain. That's a move of his, by the way. Like that, I'm not just like being flashy. He's literally got a move called Make It Rain. But here we go. Let's do this. So yeah, Paradox Rift. I feel like a lot of people that I talk about Paradox Rift with, they tell me that they get something good as well. So it's one of them sets. I think it's a good payoff. I'd be interested if I ever did open up a booster box of it, how good is the hit rates, but we'll see right now. Today it is nothing. So Paradox Rift, I hyped it up, but look what happened now. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Right, here we go guys, we got a community big boy one, Paldean Fates, like obviously Bubble Mew and that Charizard that I was discussing about early on. But for me, I'll be honest, I know a lot of people rate this quite highly, this set. They're a fan of the hollows that you can obviously contains inside it, but I much prefer so many other sets. I put this as a B tier set personally. Like, I'm not too fussed about the way that obviously the holographic cards are. Like, I know the theme and the patterns behind it, but I just prefer the illustration rares. What I'm doing today. Okay, here's your code card, guys. Let's do one at the back, and let's see if we come out with anything decent as well. But that Pikachu is quite cute on its little cover as well. Of course, I had to select Pikachu. It just looks like just so curious, like he got caught in action. But oh cool, we got Charmander over here. That's the Charmanders that you see in a lot of promos as well. So let's go ahead and see what else we can get. Baldean Students, Annihilate, and today we don't get anything. We got Celeridge, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Right, here we go guys. Next up we got Temporal Forces, another tier that I would say is quite low, probably in the C at best. There's not really like huge hitters. Obviously Raging Bolt does look a bit badass, and he is the special illustration rare that you can get in it. But I would say I do like the looks of the ancient Pokemons a lot more than the future Paradox versions, but ultimately I'm not a fan of the names, if I'm honest with you. It's like they really lack creativity on there. Oh, I left the card behind. Is it a code card? Okay, no, that's fine. Here you go, code card. I am definitely screwing up the pack tricks, aren't I? But it's a bit awkward for me because I'm like trying to like do Stretch Armstrong and keep this camera straight. If by the way, I do apologize for the quality at the beginning of the vid, because I've just realized like there's just so much darkness in this room. But I put some more like natural room lighting in as well. I've got like a little tripod as well with some lights coming through, so hopefully it does look better on camera now. At least in my eyes it is. So can we get something good? No, we got Froligator. Okay, that's cool, but ultimately it's not what we want. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Right, next up guys, we've got Twilight Masquerade, and we got the Ogopon teal variant over here, and I gotta say, with the color combination and the theme, it stands out much more in comparison to anyone else, I would say, in that part of the 4 artworks. The Ogopon masks, interesting look, obviously very familiar with Crash Bandicoot. Those of you who are like myself remember the glory days of PlayStation 1, but that's a whole nother time frame ago. Oh god, here we go again. Sorry guys, code card. If for those of you who care anyway, I'm not sure if anyone ever bothers to take a picture of it, but you never know. The world is full of different types of people, so someone out there probably does appreciate it. But what we're gonna appreciate seeing is something decent inside Twilight Masquerade. I'm trying to think now from top of my head what is inside it. Like, I know it's got some good hits, but my mind's gone blank all of a sudden. Well, we know Arcanine is not the big hit over here, but holy crap, we've only got 1 hit so far. Okay, now we need to start rolling in. Come on guys, let's go ahead and move on to the oops. I'm choking on myself. Right, let's move on to the next one. I shouldn't have celebrated too long because I just realised what the next one is. Yeah, we've got Shrouded Fable. Ah, jeez, here we go. Hello Darkness, my old friend. We got Pheasantipity because he does look cool. I'll be honest, Pheasantipity does look badass. But yeah, you know, I am famous, I think, on this channel for absolutely slating Shrouded Fable. But you know what? I was right about Shrouded Fable all this time. And you know, when one of my first vids I did on YouTube, and I keep referencing back to this because it was a different time of last year. It feels weird in saying that, but I said do not purchase Shrouded Fable at full price, and I got a lot of dislikes in it, and guess what happened? It massively crashed, and a month later the prices went down. You could have picked up the triple blister packs for £8 at one point as well on Card Vault. It was absolutely silly in price. I even picked the ETB up for £30. Obviously now, because of the current situation, it seems to have bounced up a bit more, but I like it how people have just come back into the hobby and even they know straight away Shrouded Fable is not the set to go for. And there you go, we got Zoro Arc. I didn't expect anything from Shrouded Fable, so I can let that one pass, but the next one, let's go for it. Right, next up guys, we've got Stellar Crown, and this is an absolute phenomenal artwork of Terrapagos in its terrestrial form. Looks so much better than its original. But yeah, here we go. We got the Bulbasaur illustration rare. The funny story is I actually made a pack opening vid of the Charizard EX Super Premium Collection box, the one with the statue. And what it is, I had that as like a backup vid just in case if you know I was away, etc. And that's where I pulled the Bulbasaur. But like a tool, I actually deleted the freaking whole goddamn video, so I was like, ah, great. But I'm gonna get that card graded. But yeah, I also got the Flutter Mane illustration rare during that whole unboxing experience. But we want the Squirtle. Squirtle's part of my top 6 Pokemon, so if you can get that, you're gonna hear a grown man scream. But here we go. We got the Lapras. Holy moly, that will do. That will definitely do. Finally, we got something as well now. Wicked. Here we go. Take a look at that. So I'll put the price up on the screen, and we're moving on to the big boy Surging Sparks. Here we go. Right, next up guys, Surging Sparks, Latias and Latios, or the other way around I should say, but either way, like the Lovebirds over here, I think it's one of those things, if you're able to go ahead and get hold of both of them, get them graded, keep it for a while. Look how well the Team Up Lovebirds ended up doing, and I think the same will happen with the Surging Sparks one. I have a little prediction, but I am still waiting to get either one of them. Obviously Pikachu's the bigger chase card, Charizard. A Durant will be pretty cool. But yeah, Surging Sparks have done not too bad on it in some of the lower illustration rares. Not long ago, I got the fan fave. You guys checked out my Charizard special collection box, so go ahead and look into that as well. But either way, we're here for a bigger pull this time around. Come on, let's do this. Yeah! Pikachu! Obviously not the biggest one, but still, we got Pikachu! The mascot, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, holy crap. I can celebrate all day, but we need to keep going, guys, because I'm worried about the memory on the phone. But what a pull, what a result. Let's keep on going. Next up, guys, we got Prismatic Evolutions, and I had to pick the original Evos because this is the only one where all three of them are featured. I've mentioned this before. If I was to pick an Evolution, then it would only be Eevee, but Flareon is the next choice in hand. Give me that Firestone. I think there's a lot of Umbreon fans that are literally just fans of Umbreon for the sake of the price frame, and it's just what it is. But you know what? I'll be pretty happy with either one. I would say one thing, I would like to keep the Eevee. The rest I'll probably end up selling it because I can put it towards a collection I really want. This, by the way, is my first ever Prismatic Evolution pack opening, so check this out. Here we go. And obviously this set is famous. It is the reason why we're in the current time frame that we are in, and there's going to be a price crash on this soon. We got obviously the premium collection, the new premium collection box that's going to come out, and then we've also got reprints hitting in September with the Prismatic Evo booster bundles going to be dropping in. Obviously there's some, I'm looking out for any Master Balls. That doesn't look like it, of course. And we got Leafeon, but it's not the Leafeon we would like. However, that is my first Prismatic Evolution pack opening, so there you go, you witnessed it over here. Let's go ahead and check out Journey Together next. Next up, guys, we've got Journey Together, and typical I would get a phone call whilst I was opening the last pack, but I'm sure it didn't impact the footage. Anyway, we got Hops with his Zacian. I obviously love these two as a combination. I got the collection box as well. Really happy with that box. Got it at the bargain at TikTok for £16 plus free delivery. What an amazing purchase. So yeah, code card as usual. Join Together, I really do love. There's a lot of price crash happening, including that Articuno. Again, one of my top 6. We would love to see anything like that, but obviously any of the big illustration rare like Hops, Zacian himself, Lily's Clefairy, etc., all them will be a very handsome pull. Let's see what we get this time round though. Yeah, Journey Together, I know it's mid-tier for everybody, I've said this before, but for me it's definitely one of my top tier sets in the Scarlet and Violet era. We got Regirock this time round, so nothing too big, but we're going to move on to a big boy known as Destined Rivals. Bask in the glory of Mewtwo and Giovanni over there. Like, what a combination. Like that's like literally me next to like most of my friends. In case you're wondering, I'm 5'6", guys. Like, yeah. Less we talk about that, the better. Anyway, like, it is what it is, you know. I'm jokes aside, like I think Mewtwo and Giovanni do make a good combination. Like, it's one of them odd pairs where I love the original movie. By the way, I've absolutely screwed up the pack opening over here. So the other day, whilst my wife was at work, I was obviously chilling with my little one. She's just turned 1 recently. And then I've noticed that Pokemon the movie is on YouTube. Now normally I'm not trying to raise an iPad baby, but I was like, you know what, let's sit down and watch Pokemon together. And she was just glued onto it. I don't know if it's with all the flashy things going on the screen or whatever, but hopefully that's a good sign that my daughter will be into Pokemon in the future. Either that or she just got confused by a multitude of colours that was on screen. But yeah, it was a nice little experience. She got all the way to the first battle scenes and the clones are coming out, and then she was like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm bored now. But that was still a good result for a little one, I gotta say. Unfortunately, nothing from Destined Rivals. I need something, guys. I got something from the Glory of Team Rockets, the Japanese versions, but we ain't got anything good from the actual Destined Rivals set itself. Anyway, now This one's I'm looking forward to. We got Black Bolt and White Flare coming up. Let's do this. Right, here we go. Black Bolt. I'm going to do it alphabetically. We're going to start with Black Bolt and do White Flare. Zekrom, Reshiram, like, obviously they look absolutely badass. We've got the monochromes. This is something that there's going to be new in this set. But in terms of prices, I have kept an eye on Poke Card values. They've not put the set up just as of yet. Today is when I'm doing this, obviously it's 18th of July, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to get time to edit it today. It might be something I'll upload the next day, so if you're watching this, like, hey, you know, hello from the past. But but either way, this is it, guys. This is obviously my first ever Black Bolt pack opening, and let's go ahead and share this experience. So I gotta say, that energy card, by the way, looks badass. Let's move on. Did I do the pack trick? Oh god, I don't even know. If I didn't, my bad. But let's just see what happens. Okay, I've not really looked into the set too much, guys. Is that Master Ball? I cannot tell on camera. I'll have to look. Oh god, I'm blind. Either way, we'll look into it. But doesn't look like we've got anything. Nice little foil pattern over here at the side. I've not really like watched any or hardly any unboxing content for me to know the set too well. But yeah, we'll move on, and the final pack is going to be White Flare, guys. Right, guys, here we go, the final one, Reshiram. Now obviously Black Bolt and White Flare is exactly like 151. I don't need to show off any differences in artwork because they're pretty much all the same. They are all the same, but I gotta say, in terms of artwork, does it even need anything else? It looks absolutely fantastic. Oops, wrong way around, guys, my bad on that. But let's do this code card for those of you who care, and this is the final one. Can we end it with an absolute W? I'm happy with that Pikachu either way. I am happy to grade that Pikachu as well. That is 100% going to be what I'm doing, but for now we want to end it with an absolute W. Come on, White Flare, give us something miracle. Ooh. Nah, we didn't get anything. Tornados, hopefully I said that right. Like I said, I'm not really a Gen 5 guy. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's me all done and dusted. Let's go ahead and round this up. I'll give it a quick pause, and thank you for tuning in once again, guys, for all this amazing packs I've just opened up. We got 3 hits. Technically, I'm not. You could. I mean, is this really a hit? Because let's be honest, like that looks like a child's druid. If I'm honest with you, SQ8EX. I've had a quick look at the price. It's like £3, but these two go hand in hand really well. Pikachu and Lapras EX back to back. Look how well they look together. That is a sign that these two need to be graded, isn't it, guys? But I'm happy overall because of the Pikachu. If anything, we got the mascot, and that's the main guy. This is the OG. This is the whole reason why we all love the goddamn like Pokemon itself. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you really did enjoy this content. It's been a big pack opening for me, but obviously it's one of those things I wanted to share this moment experience with you guys. If you did appreciate this content, please just do us a favor and hit that like button. It really does help me out in the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I'll be of course doing a lot more content focusing on the UK market as well. I'm going to be talking about single cards due to the price crash that's coming up. Obviously a lot more products that we're going to focus on, depending. Now I mean, we're coming close to the end of the month. I would say somewhere I will obviously drop in the investment binder series as I usually do every month. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is it. Like, I'm always here creating content, and these are the type of things you can experience over here. I'm a guy that loves Pokemon collecting, investing, just the hobby itself in general, and you can follow my journey over here on YouTube and just join on board. And like I said, it really does go appreciate you guys taking your time out and supporting my channel. Thank you once again. I hope you guys get something decent on your pack openings from Black Bolt and White Flare. Yeah, that's it, guys. Before I end up rambling on, I wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll see you all on the next video.